A fizzy wig and call yourself Richard Simmons.
I believe it's Staten Sally. That's what I go by.
Staten Sally here.
Oh man,
I wish I could.
Staten Sally's the first.
Summer's coming.
Staten Sally's actually the first woman character I ever cross-dressed as when I was 16.
Wait. Whoa! What was this?
Let's start this story.
Wait, you were 16 at one point?
Hold on, J. Edgar Hoover.
Wait a minute. The first. What?
Yeah, I was 16. I was in Florida at my father's in-laws' house, and it was hanging out with my little sister, who was much younger at the time, and my father's sister-in-law, who was my age. I'm 16. There's not much to do. It's just me hanging out with a bunch of girls. I'm bored. It's nighttime. So they're like, "Hey, can we put makeup on you?" And I was like, "I thought you'd never ask." So they put makeup on me for fun, and then a wig, and then my dad was sleeping on the floor, and we thought it'd be funny. I think about this in hindsight, how scared my dad probably was for my future. I woke up my father, and he wakes up and opens his eyes to his eldest son dressed as a woman, and I'm going, "I'm Staten Sally."
No wonder why he cried at the wedding.
You guys all missed the most important part of that story. The first time.
No, I know.
There had to be another time.
There was another time.
To this day, like my stepmom will say things like, "You should go on stage as Staten Sally," and I don't want to bring up.
Nah, you don't want to stop on Al Martin's daughter's toes.
Especially all the hair on the toes.
She looks like a hobbit.
Why would you steal her act? Or his act. I don't know.
Oh, man.
It's act.
Her act is.
How are we on time, John? How are we on time?
We're at 40.
We're at 40. You want to read an email? Want me to read an email?
I don't see why not. Read the email.
Let's
read an email.
Yeah, I got an email.
From a fan.
Hey, John, where could you email into the show?
Hey, you can email us at grobandantshow@gmail.com.
That sounds good. That sounds delicious.
Any other ways you can reach the Grob and Ant?
No. Well, yeah, on the Slant.
Yeah, I would say you could email in at slantshow@gmail.com, but being this is the second time interacting with the Grob and Ant Show, they always seem to have an email that's on deck and very, very relevant to what is going on exactly in the moment.
Yeah. No,
we got dedicated fans.
It's not that relevant, actually, to be honest with you, but, like, I don't know. We'll see.
Let's hear it.
Sure. It says hey, Grob and Ant.
Hey.
Oh, wow, only those guys.
Hey, Grob and Ant Show. Oh. I wish to remain anonymous.
That's
they always do.
I need some advice, and I don't know who to turn to. So they turn to the right people.
That's where we come in.
Get that fucking cat off my. Get away from my sausage.
Get that pussy away from that sausage.
Don't throw the cat.
Big hand. Nick, do not throw the cat.
Do not
do it for
cat.
shot
Do
class.
not throw the cat.
Put the cat down nicely.
Don't do it, Nick. Don't do it.
Okay. No, the cat can't get down from there, you monster.
Oh my God, King.
The cat can get down from there. He's in my gang. He's all over the place.
Can we go back to
the
email?
Jesus, a little pussy strolls in his backyard and we're all distracted.
Oh my God, is Pauline here? Yeah. I need some advice and I don't know who to turn to. I live in New York City and every night
Where's
I
that?
stroll the streets of Gotham dressed like a homeless game show host in search of the next comedy venue that I can stand outside of.
Oh, it's Pat.
That way I can network with my fellow man and hopefully find a couch to crash
Oh,
on.
I know who this is.
If I cannot be accommodated, I simply spend the dimly early morning drifting through Washington Square Park with my unwashed blazer and a flock of pigeons that fly around me while holding my Laughing Buddha notebook against my pencil chest in search of nourishment.
Oh, this is bizarre.
Why are you taking on the hosting machine?
I live amongst the pigeons, and I often fight with them over birdseed. Every morning when a park ranger, every morning when a park ranger throws down the seed, you can see me in my unwashed blazer and flowing long brown hair dive into the large pile of birdseed, pecking away at the fodder amongst the pigeons.
Horrible.
The other morning it turned ugly. A woman had thrown a slice of pizza on the ground, and I naturally myself, along with the flock of pigeons who follow me, raced toward the slice. I grew frustrated when my smoker's lungs weren't able to outrun the bird's gift of flight, and the majority of the slice was eaten. In an act of desperation, I betrayed my avian friends and began stomping my feet in an attempt to crush these street doves. I was out for blood. I felt like a machine. I felt like a smashing machine. So, Grob and Ant, in closing, I came out victorious against the street doves on that morning. But in the long run, I'm worried. For the leader of these pigeons has caught wind of my quarrel with his doves. The leader of these birds isn't a bird himself, for he's a human just like me. He's a greasy man with his he's a greasy man with his slicked back hair and dons a long beige overcoat like a serial flasher in a mall parking lot. I've heard through the shadows that he's called the Big Bird and that his human name is Ron. Grob and Ant, what should I do?
Oh my God!
Sincerely, the Black Blazer. Hey, Grob and Ant, what should the Black Blazer do?
Can I offer a suggestion? I think if you bring at least 6 people, you're gonna be all right.
Oh man, let's soak this in. So the brown, what did he refer himself to?
The Black
The
Blazer.
Black
The
Blazer.
Black
Black Blazer.
He has a magical quality. I've seen him magically appear outside of open mics I performed at.
Almost
Never
like
goes inside like a vampire. He's not allowed to go inside.
He hasn't
unless-
been invited in.
He hasn't been invited in. Or at least that's what True Blood taught.
The last time I saw this guy, I noticed there was a pigeon on his right shoulder.
There was. Well, the pigeon, that's his eyes around the town, right? So he has one pigeon that's like the renegade from the flock of the what's those birds called? The heron birds? Those weird peckers?
Oh, the
Heron
dirty bird.
birds?
I
Yeah,
think
the dirty bird. They're the same birds that the halal men use in their pigeon and rice. You
You
know
know
what
what's funny? Actually, I just got another email.
Oh, it's another one.
Oh,
is it a
Jesus.
follow-up?
2 emails.
No, I
I
just
did notice that the pink-breasted blazer is always around comedy, but never doing
He's
comedy.
never doing comedy.
yeah, no, I
He's like the Dark Knight of comedy, always watching, protecting. Oh, the fucking cat's eating the sausage!
That was pretty good, Cat.
This pussy can't get enough of that spicy Italian sausage.
We found out what Darin hates cats.
Can't we all just get along unless you're a
Darin
fucking
got
cat?
right up to attack the cat.
All right, so we're
Yes.
all gonna get whatever they have.
Lisa,
Whatever.
Lisa, say it on mic, please.
Oh, I get
Yeah, what am I doing?
oh, come to my, come
Take
to,
some spot.
But you got to chime in about the pink blazer.
Yes.
Can,
Black Blazer.
can he take a
Hosting
note from the
machine.
blue blazer and just swing from
Wait,
the
what's-
top of
what's
the
this new
Titan
email
Train?
we got?
I got-
turnbuckle for the Black Blazer.
yeah, I got a new email.
Oh, sure.
Oh, there's another one.
Wow,
I guess because we're live, right?
Yeah.
we are live.
Because I got a cease and desist letter from Heron Entertainment.
Did they spell deceased properly?
No, actually, this might be a fringe one. I don't know.
It's spelled the SCAS.
I'm gonna be served by fucking Adam Gable.
Listen here, guys.
Hey, it's been a while.
Hi, guys. I just woke up under the river.
You were
Yeah,
hanging out with Josh all night.
I was. That's not his name.
If he listens to the show, this is gonna be another fucking 12 months
let me tell
of ridicule from
Yes. Josh, if you're all listening, we love the guy. He
I
just,
love Josh.
I like him. He called me handsome once.
you know,
Did he?
he
Oh.
definitely listens to the show because he
He calls everyone he smashes from behind Hampson. That's how he gets repeat customers.
You weren't supposed to talk about that.
I'm sorry, made love to you. The make love machine.
Nick, have you ever had sex with a man?
No.
I'm sorry, I direct that to Sal. I didn't know. Did I say Nick?
Sal's is not here.
I'm Lisa.
Well, Lisa.
There's a difference between making love and fucking.
Go ahead.
Well, listen here. Listen.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
Come on, you nervous fruit. Tell us.
Don't be so nervous. This is really.
The smashing machine looks like the kind of guy that right before he comes, like doves do come out of his blazer,
My Jesus Christ.
and then they
No,
poop
sure,
on
it's
you,
not.
turning it into a scat category.
And he always talks about making doves cry. You know? I don't know.
well,
why.
Mace will do that to the young ladies he follows.
That's what happens when you.
Irina,
fuck
you
with
love animals. The dove's crying. Does that upset you?
Yes.
I'm glad we set up the mic for that. Man. That made the show.
We needed
You're
that.
just a hard hitter. You're like the sniper. She's like the sniper of the slam.
Hey, baby, how's that tune go? When you make doves cry.
Yeah, baby.
I'm sitting here with Tony Giurato, sleeveless.
Oh, baby.
I got Nick Carra dressed like a bouncer.
It was me. It was me. Chuck Heston.
Oh, Chuck Heston. Oh, he loved the pussy.
It was we all sat back there with Tony Giurato and Jack Winchester.
I said,
Jack
Winchester.
I said, Chucky.
Boy, Jack can make that guitar cry.
I said, Chucky, baby. You know your way around a gun. You should join the NRA.
They used to tell Sammy to wait outside because in the 60s the Negroes weren't allowed to eat at the diner, baby. And I would say, listen, you better make my steak medium rare, my friends even rarer. And I would eat outside with Sammy because he wasn't allowed in, baby.
What happened next?
We just cut our steak, baby. I would say, Sammy, the least you can do is cut my steak for me because I don't know how to work a knife like a 6-year-old.
What happened next? They called over Sam Davis Jr. as the waiter. They're like, hey, why don't you do this?
There's Sammy over here, baby.
Darin, your thoughts on the blacks, go. He said no, he has no thoughts on that.
I heard Darin say, they're all good as long as I don't move in my neighborhood.
Oh, man. John, were you texting there?
John, how are we on time? I already read the email. We're about 50 minutes in. Sal's gone.
Oh, we're at 47.
He's doing
Sal
TV.
caught win that some
Maybe there
undesirable
should be a
moving
break
into the
soon.
neighborhood. Oh, it's fucking cat.
Maybe
Cat
food should
keeps
happen.
attacking
Can
our
someone cut the
food.
cat's hat off like those Mexican kids?
No.
Can we behead the cat?
He's our mascot. Come
Don't you
on,
have
man.
like Koreans
have a
who live
mascot,
across the
it's a dog.
street? Can we donate the cat?
Wait, who's the dog? Am I
Riley.
dog? Okay, good. Yeah, all right.
Riley's the master.
I thought you were gonna replace.
That
Riley.
golden retriever you called a wife? Long blonde. Irene, you look like Ric Flair right now.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who
Oh,
Ric
you're
Flair
styling
Wait
and
a
profiling.
minute. Hold on. Even I know who Ric Flair is, and that's not saying.
You don't know.
What is he,
You don't know about fucking
wrestling.
lizard.
I don't watch wrestling.
It's been nice having Irina around.
You guys know
that offended
wrestling's
everyone
not.
here.
He's like
Wrestling's
BFFs
so
with Trump
fake.
or something. Isn't
Just
he?
like a bunch of Japanese schoolbroads fighting monsters with magical planetary powers. But no, I can't watch some old 60-something-year-old guy with long blonde hair.
Lizard skin shoes, limousines, beautiful women, styling and profiling.
Long blonde hair. Irene, where are you going? We're about to get to
The reflection of perfection.
What?
Irina, you
Look at Dino over here, baby.
Irina has a very
Dino with his cigarette, baby. I like when Dino talks to me, baby. I would say, Sammy, you're not allowed in the theater tonight. You're not. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey, could you give a brother a
Irina,
cigarette?
you have a very obscure movie taste, and your favorite movie is what again?
Oh no.
This very weird movie.
Donnie Darko.
No, it's not. That would be actually like normal compared
That's
to
a
this
cult
fucking movie.
classic. I
That
know.
came out in theaters. Irina's more like a straight to DVD version.
What's the movie again?
The Dark Crystal.
It's this bizarre.
Oh,
movie.
no.